Good evening, all. Me Krishna from Bangalore. News from Hosla Radio. Today is 6th of November, Thursday 2025. Significance of November 6th is the Japanese handed over the Andaman and Nicobar Island to the Provisional Government of Free India in 1943 under Subhash Chandra Bose. Second significance, the day is recognized as the International Day of Preventing the Exploitation of Environment in War and Armed Conflict. Third significance of the day is celebrated in the regional Nongkrem dance festival in Meghalaya. On November 6th, Mahatma Gandhi was arrested in South Africa in 1913 while leading a protest march past 1st November, the day of Karnataka Rajya Sabha. In this day, all over Karnataka was decorated by red, yellow flag, festoon, and by the fairy lights. Many organizations arrange various programs. Bengali in Bengaluru Association did flag hosting celebration, school children and some members sing a song. On this day, association honored a para-Olympic player, Mrs. Renuka Srinivas, by Uttio, crown, sweets, booting, and some currency. In this day, I talk with Mrs. Renuka and come to know that at her early life was full of struggle. She born in a very poor family as the youngest daughter of Bashava and Malappa in Srishangi village in Belagam district. She quoted, I grew up with disability, received education in backward district, endured a lots of pain and humiliation, but I living a life with full of self-respect. After marriage with Mr. Srinivas, her life was changed by the support of her husband her, her victory. In September 2022, in Para Thai Ball, for the first time, Karnataka team win at her leadership. In December 2022, Karnataka added another feather at her crown in the national para throw ball match. In July 2023, she won the gold medal at the International Para Olympic held in Malaysia. In June 2024, she won gold medal in Para Olympic in Bengaluru, and she is the leading member of Para Olympic game team. You are listening news from Hosla Radio. Today's news headlines. Mumbai's Nehru Science Center to celebrate 40th anniversary at next week. Second headline, India the biggest source of migrant doctor to OCDC nation and second largest for nurses. Russian oil flow to India set to surge ahead of US sanction. US will resume nuclear test because Pakistan and other countries are doing so, said President Donald Trump. Supreme Court forum on misuse of POSCO in teen romance. Some news in details. The Nongkrem dances in a 5 days regional festival celebrated by the Kashi tribe in Smith, Meghalaya. It honored the goddess Kabeli Singsan to ensure a good harvest and prosperity to the community. The festival features elaborated dances by the men, women in traditional array, including important traditional ritual. Rash Utsav. The festival of Lord Krishna and Radha is going all over West Bengal. Some places are famous for it, like Navadvip, Dinajpur, Shantipur, Bishnupur, and many other places. For Mumbai, the iconic Nehru Science Center in Orly, which is news recently after congressmen protest the dropping of Nehru from the name of new science center metro station near it, is getting ready to celebrate his 40th birthday on November 10. Untouched the controversy, the Nehru Science Center, Mumbai, is a celebratory mood over the impending milestone of in the life and institution which has informed entertainment and educated thousands of science enthusiasts and including students also. India is the biggest source of migrant doctor to OECD nation and second largest for nurses. Indian doctor and nurses has become indispensable to health system across advanced economic according to the International Migration Outlook 2025 released on Monday by the OECD from the perspective of the 38 OECD member countries, which include US, Canada, European nation, and Australia. The report states that the growing dependence on migrant medical professionals underscore both lifeline and vulnerability in global health system. The report finds that India is the single largest sources of migrant doctor and second largest sources of migrant nurses working in OECD member countries. In 2020 to 21, there were 98,857 India-born doctor and 122,400 India-born nurse employed across OECD nation, up by 76% respectively since 2000 to 2001. From New Delhi, Russian oil flow to India set to surge ahead US sanction. From New Delhi, Russian crude arrival in India are set off rebound sharply in November after holding steady last month with refinery like Rush landing to contract cargoes before November 21 deadline from US sanction wind down period covering Rosefield and Lukoil. India imported 1.62 million barrel per day. Russian crude in October almost unchanged from September according to the Kpillar, a global real-time data and analytic provider. US will resume nuclear test because Pakistan and other countries are doing so, President Trump said. From Washington, US President Donald Trump on Sunday said Pakistan, North Korea, China, Russia were conducting secret underground nuclear tests to assert that the US too would resume nuclear tests. In CBS 60 Minutes interview telecast Sunday night, Trump insists that other countries, including Pakistan, were conducting underground tests, rejecting the countries like Russia were only testing delivery system like missile without nuclear upload. Supreme Court falls on misuse of POSCOs in teen romance. From New Delhi, expressing concern over the stringent protection of children from sexual offense act being invoked in case of concerning adolescent romance relations. Supreme Court said on Tuesday there were a need to spread awareness among the student about the issue that hinted that it would be passed direction soon. The POSCO Act is being misused in cases of marital discord and matter pertaining consensual relationship between adolescents. The law is being thrust upon boys. We should spread awareness among the boy and man about the legal provision. Salam, New York, a socialist mayor for capitalism capital. From Washington, Mamdani quoted from Jawaharlal Nehru's speech in his victory remark. A moment comes, but rarely in history, when we step out from the old to the new, when an age ends, and when the soul of a nation long suppressed find utterance, he unquoted. Tonight we have stepped but from the old into the new. So let us speak now the clarity and conviction that cannot be misunderstood about what this new age will deliver and for whom. He invited his sari clad mom, the filmmaker Meera Nair, and his academic dad, Mumbai born Mahmood Mamdani, on stage for celebration, and his campaigning blasted out Bollywood song Dhum Machale to herald his win. Here I am ending today's news by the headline of weather forecast. Highest temperature 26 degrees centigrade in Bangalore, lowest temperature 21 degrees centigrade, the humidity in air 71%. Listen Hosla's nude and keep safe and be happy.